Hello, and welcome to Getting to Know Gigi. Hope you all are doing well. Just want to get on here and talk about, today I would like to talk about how I almost got scammed. And I want you guys to be careful because they almost got me. So I have a little, business, and I have a couple of them, couple different names. And somebody reached out to me on February the 10th, I believe it was. And they asked me, if they could have, 50 cupcakes enough for 50 kids at a birthday party and some cookies. So I proceeded to say, yes and everything. And, at one point we're going back and forth and they're like eager, give me a quote so I can know how much to pay you. I'll give you 70% so we can lock it in or whatever. And I'm like, okay, but I'm trying to give more detail on what I have to offer and what he'll get, or they'll get. At the time I didn't know if it was a man or a woman, but they'll get and what to expect from my business. That way there's no misunderstanding on either end. So they proceeded to tell me that they wanted red velvet cupcakes and that they wanted chocolate cupcakes. And, again, what's the quote and how do I choose to be paid? And I was like, well, what do you have? Sorry, my alarm's going off. And they were like, I have, what do I got? They asked me to use Zelle. And I was like, well, already thinking that this might possibly be a scam due to some of the text messages kept asking me for the quote, and they wanted to deliver. They was from Akron. I asked them where they were from, and they were from Akron and all that. So I figured and then years ago I heard somebody saying that they had got scammed, and somebody was like, they tried to act like they sent them some money, and they were like, well, where's my money? Give me my money back. So I was kind of skeptical. So I ended up, didn't want to use Zelle, because I know with most banks, if somebody calls and say that, they didn't get their money or they think they got scammed, the bank will give them their money back and reverse, the charge. The charge is what's supposed to be your payment. So I proceeded to Cash App. It's like, no, we don't got Cash App. And then they said that, I said I have Chime. Figuring out if I close my Chime account, it won't be bad because I got other, accounts with real banks. So they proceeded to ask me, I gave them the total and what I would need down, because at first I wasn't able to deliver it, and then they said they would come get it. And then I was able to get my person to deliver. So I gave them a total for that. I needed half plus the delivery and all that. So they totally seemed to be okay with it. Again, give me the quote. I'll send you the 50%. So as they proceed to attempt to send me the payment, they were like, I need your email address because this is our first time sending. I needed to put in your email address. And I'm thinking, like, I don't recall Chime. I've never sent as much money as he was trying to send, which was only $148, but I have never sent that money across Chime before. So I gave him my email address and everything, and then So he's like, I want to make sure I'm sending to the right person. And I'm like thinking, okay, he's asking too many questions now. Because I sent him my name and my phone number thinking he can look through it that way. He said, well, I need your tag name for Chime. And I didn't know Chime had a tag name. So I gave him that. And he's like, okay, I'm working on it. It's pending. You should be getting a confirmation soon on, about it pending to your account. And he attempts to call me. This is the first time we've talked. This was like maybe the 13th, maybe the 14th. He called me. That's how I knew it was a guy. And in the process, I gave him my name and asked him his name. And he told me who he, gave me his name. And we talked, and he was like, well, you should have an email, with, it's showing that it's pending.